Are you one of the 93.6% of people that when surveyed said that their country's railways are an absolute shambles? Do you fit into that category? If so, then this could be the game for you. NIMBY Rails is released today. Hello everyone, it's Joe here. We're going to be looking into this game and just seeing what it's all about. Without further ado, let's just dive in. By the way, just to... Dull Company, that's a good name. Just to confirm, the 93.6% was a completely made-up figure of a survey that didn't exist. But nevertheless, let's get right into things. Joe Ahead Group, because that is the name of my company. We are not playing with unlimited money, and there are no mods. Yeah, there will be mods, given by the fact there's a mods tab. Excellent. That's what we like. So, start game. Here we are on what looks like a rather terrible Apple Maps. It's a bit weird, isn't it? What is this game about? Well, this game is released today for the price of £13.49. You do, however, get 10% off if you buy it within the first week of release. So go get it, folks. If you like it, of course. It's a railway building game / simulator to look at. It's never going to blow your mind to look at, but what I love is the fact that you can build anywhere in the world on like a 1-to-1 scale. So you can essentially recreate your local railway. And that's what we're going to be doing in this series, providing, of course, you watch it. Whoa, let's zoom in on England. You see, it's just a real-world map. Even down to, look, a blade of grass. Roads, etc. Where are we? Oh, Nottingham. West Yorkshire. Fantastic. We are going to be recreating the Northern Powerhouse. We're going to be starting in the north of England somewhere. This is a first look video. It's a first look for me that I've literally started recording as soon as the menu loaded. I have a vague idea what I'm doing, roughly. And fingers crossed, this is going to be absolutely brilliant. It looks, from what I've seen online, it looks absolutely fantastic. I think that we are going to be starting in Manchester, of course. Well, it had to be Manchester, didn't it? I'm not from Manchester, but I feel that this is a good place to start. I'm going to be trying to recreate our Northern Powerhouse, just by sight, sort of. Are we starting in Manchester? I don't know. Let's have a look. The first obvious line to create, given it's got a few stations on, this is where Piccadilly is, but where the lines actually run have been taken off the map, which in city areas are going to help us immeasurably. So obviously it would run down here, break off, we've got Burnage, and then it just follows this road pretty much. There's a motorway here, we've got Gatley, Hill Green, and then it branches off round here to go up to Manchester Airport, which is, of course, here. I think that could be a good route to build. Hopefully it'll be a good money earner. We have WAS and D to move around as well. That's fantastic. Without further ado, let's just dive right in and see what happens. So we have our construction tools in the left-hand side, tracks. We can select things that we've already built, move them around, etc. I'm going to assume that the plus means to make more. Oh no, that's to add to tracks, append to tracks, excellent word. Create new tracks, create new station platforms. I don't know why it's quite written like that. Oh, because T creates station platforms. Oh, that's exceptional. Depot is with a P, B for branches. That's brilliant. So when we create our tracks, and just before we do that, I can't stress enough, this is an early access game, so not everything's finished. When it is finished, it will probably cost a bit more money, but some of the features may change, they may add things in later. So if you're looking like, well, why does this not happen? Then it may happen when it is actually fully released. So when we build new tracks, we can build it on a viaduct, on the ground, as a tram, and in a tunnel. Excellent. We're going to be building on the ground. Now, what we need to also be careful of is every time we go over a road, as you can see, we've got a thing in the top there. 2 overpasses. Can we do that? Oh yeah, we can. 2 overpasses, i.e. 1 and 2, the real roads, will set us back £1 million each. Now, we've only got 1,000 million, or 1 billion as it's known as to normal people. We've only got that much money. So we need to be quite thoughtful as to what we're spending our money on. You also can't create curved platforms, which is a bit of an annoyance. How do we? Can I click off this? There we go. And we have we have access to Control and Z, which is brilliant. I feel we're going to be using that a lot. Right, so Manchester Archimedes is the name of the station. Now we can change that. No, you're building a station there. Stop building. Right, click off. Yes, thank you. Archimedes, we can change it so it doesn't use the automatic name. Manchester. Oh no, it's Piccadilly. There we go. Manchester Piccadilly. That's good. 125 metres in length should suffice. We need to be building it on the ground. Build some new tracks. Now, as you can see, this kind of circle thing kind of shows where our tracks are going to be going. If we carry on at that radius of curve. You can also see the number appearing on the track. This little number, there we go, 108. That's the speed limit on this track. Unfortunately, it is all in kilometres an hour, which to me is a bit mind-blowing. I'm not going to lie. We're going to come out just like that. I feel that should be fine. We'll work our way out. I know that the platforms that we've been given here, and of course we can always edit all this later. These platforms, with them being straight platforms, whoops, no, don't need you. 13 and 14 at Manchester would curve. Now we're not going to be able to replicate that. We'll have to come up with some sort of a solution to that. But this is the first episode of what I hope to be a very promising and brilliant series. If this, like I say, it's never going to be the best game in the world to look at, but in terms of gameplay, I think we could get really into this. So we're just building down here out towards the southeast. We've got Ardwick here. You can see where this is. I'm assuming that's where it branches off. You've got Ardwick Depot, and then the lines up there, which will go up they go up to somewhere. Phillips Park, which is a diversionary for our trains. You've also got the catchment area, and you can see on it the population overlay. I'm assuming the more dense it is, the more people live there, or the more people are going to want to use your service, which is good. Going out to Burnage, there's a few people dotted around. Stockport's going to be a good one, a nice commuter into Stockport. In fact, just thinking about it, that might be a better one to do than the airport. There's more people there. I feel that might be a good one actually. Stockport. Well, we can. We'll see what happens. Can we get rid of the population overlay, please? It's there we go. Nope. Can we? Oh, is it because I'm building? Right. We'll pop you down. Nope. Oh, plain map. There we go. Easy enough, isn't it? So we need to kind of stick down here. We don't want to be interacting with any roads at all, if possible. Although we're going to have to... now, that's interesting. We're going to have to get some viaduct action. Because obviously we would... right, how do we... Can we go back? Nope, there we go. And back again. Get you... Nope. Oh, this is getting used to the controls. Well, it's new, isn't it? So we'll build you to about there. Thank you. And then let's have some viaduct action. Now, as you can see, the viaduct costs on the here, the viaduct is astronomically more expensive. I mean, we've built that much viaduct, it's cost us 3.1 million. Which is just... Oh no, sorry, that's ground. So 3.1 million for all of this, and ground viaduct... What you see, it's a third of the price for so much less distance. So we really want to be avoiding using viaducts if that's all possible. There we go. So viaduct will bring you down onto the ground there. I mean, we don't want to be using a viaduct. I'd sooner have a whatchamacallit, one of those, a bridge, that's what they're called, over that road than a viaduct. We've also got, I'm assuming that down here on the right, this will be where Longsight Depot is, which is excellent. Let's have a look. Can we? Yeah, we'll build you to about there. And there, very nice indeed. Yes, Longsight actually turns out to be an area of Manchester. Who knew? It's not just the name of a depot. Probably called Longsight Depot because it's near Longsight. I imagine that was probably their rationale behind the naming. Let's keep going. Oh, you're going to need viaducting over there, aren't you? Oh, dearie me. Oh, I don't want to use a viaduct. Viaducts are scary. Well, you see, this is interesting because I don't actually know. I mean, Burnage is here, but of course we need Moldith Road Station as well. So what I might actually need to do is load up on my phone here Google Maps, because we want to be able to see where Moldith Road Station is. Let's have a nosy. Where are we now? Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, so we know where Moldith Road is. Right, so we are building down to the junction here, Slade Lane Junction, and I'm assuming that it comes round here where there's kind of this emptiness. So, viaduct. Oh, I don't want to use a viaduct. Well, you've used your viaduct. There you go. Back on the ground, please, to save on the old money. And, yeah, we'll bring you out here, because it is 4-track technically down to Heaton Chapel. So we'll pop you in there, because obviously 4-track can come up here. But we will need... Can we... Right, so create new branches. There. And we'll... Yeah, that's good. 85 kilometres an hour. Should we go for 90? 90 is fine. There we go. I mean, we're going to want to keep the track as, you know, as quick as possible. 87, 90, 90, yeah, thank you. Bring you round. Can you go across there? Yes, you can. And round again. Oh, come on, don't be like that. There we go, that would be good. Pop a bridge in. Go on, there we go. That's what we want. There, smashing. And I would quite like to, if at all possible, avoid clipping the ends of these roads, because then I'll need to put another flaming road bridge in. I imagine that this is not going to be a cheap venture. Can we bring you out there? Yeah, that'll do. Right, now what we need to be thinking, so we've got our track down to here. Now, we haven't actually bought any of this yet, which is good, because all we do when we want to buy it is click build even. Speak proper English will be useful. Build all blueprints, so it will just build all of that. But we can, of course, have time to plan. Now, so what road have we got here? Nope, that's building some track. Stop it. Right click to move. We have got, just off this road here, this is where Moldith Road is, near Moldith Road Primary School. So let's stick a station on there. Let's pop it in. I reckon 150 metres should suffice. Although you do actually need to click. Otherwise it'll go flying off. It needs to be... oh dear. Yeah, stop it. Click. We'll change that to just Moldith Road. And do you know what? Actually, we're going to change up here to Manchester Piccadilly. Not just Piccadilly. There we go. So that it can be viewed from out here. Because, I mean, it's called... It'd just be called Piccadilly otherwise, wouldn't it? With Manchester there. I'm assuming that black bit on the top just tells you what town it's / city it's in. And of course it's not called Stockport Moldith Road, it's just Moldith Road. and we don't want that, do we? So we have Burnage just here. Roughly, yeah, that's roughly about right. So we'll pop that station in there. About 150 metres. Can we have that? 150 metres is an acceptable. Oh yeah, you're not getting the hang of this at all, are you? We'll pick it up. It's only my first time, so there we go. Burnage. And so catchment bubbles are actually lining up quite nicely. Of course, we have got the facility to use Manchester trams as well, haven't we? So where are we now? So there's Gatley there. I appear to have lost East Didsbury. Oh, there we go. East Didsbury's down here. Near Pars Wood High School. About here. That's fine. So we'll shove. I mean, place really carefully. You there. No, 150. Come on, give me a... If you zoom in more, it will be easier. 151, who's going to split hairs? Yeah, you're going to do this every time, aren't you? Do you know what? Maybe it would be easier to just build all the stations and then do the renaming. Well, it's a bold idea. There we go. 150, please. There we go. So that's Gatley, and it's actually called Gatley. Brilliant. That is exactly what we wanted. And then Hill Green is kind of down here. I'm thinking roughly about here. In fact, I'm thinking exactly about there. There we go. Build 150 metres long, please. Excellent. Oh, and it's even called itself Hill Green. So that is absolutely smashing. Now, we will take a sharp right round here to Manchester Airport. We've got where the station would be roughly about here. In fact, yeah, so the station's here roughly. So we shall pop in Manchester Airport. Can we have a... Oh, we can even have longer. We'll have 200 metres at the airport. And we will just have 2 platforms for now, save on the old money. Let's go and, so Terminal 1, no. Just Manchester Airport, thank you. Who'd have thought Manchester Airport was actually in Stockport? Maybe you knew that. Hill Green is correctly named. Gatley is correctly named. Didsbury Cricket Club, maybe not. Just East Didsbury. East Didsbury, jolly good. And Burnage. Right, okay, so we've got our stations. And now we need our tracks. So we'll start building from the opposite end, just because we're down here. Let's build you in. There's no bridge over this road. I don't know if does that go over the top? Oh no, actually, get rid of this. No, there we go. Get rid of Manchester Airport, because the station, now that I think about it, actually comes under this dual carriageway. It does, promise you. So we could make that a bit longer, so 230 metres is looking good. There we go, Terminal 1. Nope. Are you naming at all? There we go. And because I've moved it a little bit this way, it's now in Trafford. Where's Trafford? Somewhere. There. Who'd have thought? This tiny little bit, it's now in Trafford. Well, there you go. So, append or create new tracks. Let's do that. We still have to go out over this bridge that doesn't actually exist. Maybe it's a tunnel. No, it's not. I don't think that this particular piece of road exists, but there we go. It's probably just a little tiny track. So we go down here we technically go under that, I think. In fact, I would go as far as to say we definitely go under that. You've got the runway here, of course. Quite interesting. You know, when you're on your train, just quite happily pottering along, and all of a sudden a big plane goes overhead. Sometimes actually makes you jump quite a little bit. Right, so we need a tunnel, because I don't think you're going to let me overpass that, are you? And it does go under in real life. Tunnel, There we go. And can we build a branch in this tunnel? The answer, I think, is yes, we can. Right, okay. Well, that's good, because we will need to tunnel that way as well for our branch down towards Wilmslow, which we will build at a later date, but I'll put that in anyway, just so that it's there. And where is our ground track? Yeah, we can come out of the tunnel now, thank you. Come on, there we go. Back to there. And straight up. That's brilliant. So we'll build this down here, because that's eventually going to, yeah, where's that going? That you can go around that way, because that makes a triangle. So you can actually go down here and bypass Manchester Airport, which Avanti West Coast / Virgin Trains / whoever, oh yeah, you're going to need to do that as a separate bit. The Intercity West Coast operator does actually have that as a diversion, so if the line at Stockport is blocked, which I can't see Stockport, where's Stockport? There, and down this way, if that's blocked, they can actually divert via this airport avoiding line, which is jolly nice of them, isn't it? Right, create a new branch, there, and yeah, pop you on there. And yeah, a bit more ground track, thank you. Link you all up. Excellent. So we've got to Heel Green now. Let's continue our journey. And you can drag things about. You know, if you're not happy with the exact kind of placement of them, you can move them. And the smaller you do these little sections here, the more little kind of blobs you have to move, if that makes sense. So can you see the grey blobs that appear in the track? You can grab hold of them and move them, which is jolly nice, isn't it? Where are we going here? So we're going up there. Yeah, keep going, and we're going to have to bend round to the right before we get to Gatley, because there is a bit of a right turn. I don't know if that's... is that going to happen? Yeah, there's a bit of a right turn there, isn't there? So we'll, time is currently paused. There we go. 142 kilometres an hour. That's fine. We can cope for a bit of drop in speed. Like I say, we can always edit it later if it turns out to be a complete disaster. That is going to still probably be cheaper using lots of little overpasses than it is to build a big viaduct. Probably. Let's see. So we've got... How much is that going to be? That's going to be a lot. 92. Right, so if we delete that and then click viaduct, how are we... 88. Oh, well, I shall take my words back. Take my words back. I shall, yeah, just... oh, hang on. We're not going to be able to get over there, so it might be better to just leave it on a viaduct. Viaduct? Yes, straight across. And if you're on a viaduct, your maximum speed is dropped to 249 kilometres an hour. But you can essentially go anywhere. You can go anywhere at a big cost, but you can go anywhere, and that is good. There we go. Straight up to East Didsbury. And continuing on. It's quite a straight route, this one, which is... I thought it would be good for our commuters. You know, commuting into Manchester. Oh, hang on. Have I built you at the wrong place? You know what? I think I might have done. Oh, heck. Right. Okay. Right. How do we... can we move stations? Yeah, I think we come down here, you know. Right. That could be interesting. Right. Move. Nope. That's building some more track. Get rid of you. Move. Ah, we can move stations. That's absolutely fantastic. Oh, I had a terrible feeling then that we were going to have to start all over again. Right, so Moldith Road has been moved. Burnage. Just if only it was as easy to move a station as that. There we go. Maybe we'll move you a bit more that way so that we don't interfere even. I was going to say I can't even say anything. I was going to say intersect. Right, build some new track on there. Splendid. Oh, that's not splendid. Right, get on the movement, move it, make it straighter. There we go, thank you. Add a bit more. Pop you in there, straight down, no messing about. And into Moldith Road. That's good, that's good. We're cooking on gas. Or cooking with gas as it was. So, now we need to come down here. Come on, give me it. I don't want to have to viaduct you. Yeah, we'll go at a slight kink there. Or maybe we won't. Yeah, that'll work. It doesn't kink like that in real life, but it is a lot cheaper than doing a viaduct. And until we are making some sensible money, to be able to just throw money down the pan at ridiculously big viaducts, like we would have to at Stockport, actually. It is cheaper, but we'd have to do, we'd have to do a lot more. Yeah, let's click build. Do you want to build it? Are you sure? Go for it. So it's now gone this lovely grey colour. It is no longer blue because it is not a blueprint. Excellent. What do we do next? We move along the tabs to lines. Create a new line. Now, we're going to go with NT for the name because Northern Trains. Because this will be a stopping service. Manchester, we'll go with the 3-letter CRS codes. Which, if you're watching from abroad, our CIS codes are basically 3-digit codes. Every station in the UK has one. Base ticket price, I reckon, do you reckon about £4? Yeah, that'll be fine. And we'll go with a nice blue, kind of dark blue there for Northern. I don't know if we can copy that colour, because I could use all of Northern's trains as the same colour. Right, so add stops to the line. We want to go from Piccadilly. And we want to go straight to Moldith Road. It will call at all of them. Burnage, East Didsbury, Gatley, and Heald Green before it goes to the airport. Does it do that? No. Let's delete that into the airport, and then I saw someone click both, as in like 2 stops. I don't know if it does that. Or if you need to do that, but I saw someone on YouTube that wasn't me, because that would be weird if I was watching myself, teaching myself things off a video I did. That would be very odd, wouldn't it? But he clicked 2, and I feel that that's a good thing to do to Piccadilly. There we go. So at least one travel time is set to 0. That's fine. Estimated travel times, we want them to ideally be doing 120 kilometres an hour, why not? So we'll estimate those travel times, how long it takes. 6 minutes to Moldith Road, another 1 minute and 14 to Burnage, 1 minute, yeah, that's about right. How long is it going to take to get to the airport? Some time. Oh, it tells you there, underneath, so that's the arrival time. It will take to get to the airport 20 minutes. Well, let's just drop that speed a little bit. Give them some time. 23 minutes, that's about right for one that stops everywhere. Is it? So basically, on your estimated times, if your train is late, your passengers will complain, they will want compensation. Disaster. Minimal interval times, we want every 30 minutes. I'm assuming that's every 30 minutes and not every 30 seconds. That's 30 seconds, isn't it? So 30 minutes... that will do, because we'll have 2 trains on. Fingers crossed that will be fine. Good. Line all created. Waypoints, estimate travel time, move up and down, selected stop. State. That's fine. Accounting, haven't got any, don't have any trains. So in trains, we have got trains. Who'd have thought it? Yep, there's trains. There's quite a small selection of trains at the moment, but as you saw, there is space for modding, which, fingers crossed, that will improve things. We've got like the London 1992 stock, the Menisem Reliever, which I imagine that looks like a Siemens Velaro, which actually this is an anagram of Siemens Velaro, so that probably is, yeah. So that can obviously do lots of speed. It can obviously go quite fast is another way of saying those exact words. So yeah, there we go. I'll have a bit of a play around with this. We'll have a 3-car train. It can carry 744 passengers. Good lord. It will cost us a lot of money, and that's all good. Hang on, we're not paused, so they're all whinging that they've been waiting ages. Right, so we want 2 units. I reckon 2 is fine. The base colour can be white, because northern trains are now white. And we shall have a decal where, like a blue kind of split. Can we just have? Oh, that'll do. White on the top, and we don't. Yeah, use the line colour. Why is it not blue? The line colour is. Oh yeah, because we've not put them on a line yet. Duh. 2 of them. Get them bought. Base colour white. White. There we go. And we would like. How do we put it on a route? I have no idea. New slots? Nope, none of that. It's somewhere around here. No, we don't want to copy a week because we've not done anything with the week. Oh dear me. It's probably right there in front of me. Nope. New slots mode. Nope. That's there we go. Well, that's all fine. Awesome. Let's copy that. Copy selected slot, which is oh dear. Anyway, that is where we're going to leave it today, because I'm making a hash of the timetable. I'm going to go and have a play around, and hopefully next time come back to you in the next video with something that is working. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hit like on the video if you did like the video, and of course make sure you subscribe. This Northern Powerhouse is going to be a massive series, hopefully, and I really want you to subscribe so that you never miss out on any of it. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Stick around, hopefully this is going to be a good one. Until next time, cheerio, and goodbye for now.